I'm back. Everybody can hear me? Yep. Perfect. Uygar Turantekin is my name. Extremely difficult name. It's a Turkish name. I know one of the weirdest names you can see in this conference. First, I'm so happy to be here because we don't have that much events in the UK. And I would like to say thank you, Rick, Phil, Michael over there. We need more events like that because you make in France when you go that kind of exhibitions and conferences. I'm making all my friends, families from online. I'm always on Facebook groups, talking with people. There are people, they came just to meet with me here, which is amazing. And two Scottish guys over there, they are my first customers, one of the first customers. They were customers before, then they became friends. And we became family later on. I was in his wedding before. So you make amazing friends in this industry. I am running a print-on-demand company in London for 3-4 years. I'm in digital printing business for 12 years, online business for 20 years. Let's start. I'll tell you a bit my story. It's funny and full of mistakes you will see over there. Hopefully it's going to give you some ideas where I screwed up, the way you will understand, okay, I shouldn't do that. I mean, my life is so full of adventure. Always something stupid happens. And 1977, I was born in Turkey, and I was studying economics. I went to school. I said, I don't want to study this shit. I want to set up my own company. I set up my company without zero knowledge, no money, nothing. I was designing. It was in 2001. I was designing websites, online shopping, that kind of stuff. Great ideas, no money. Perfect. I tried 5 years. And I signed a contract with the government. They said, you're going to do websites for all small, medium businesses all over the country. Amazing project. I had no money in my pocket. Then one day they came, no, we are not going to do this business with you. Why? Because we canceled the contract. My family, we lost everything, no money. I said, screw that, I'm leaving this country. It was in 2006. I said, it was my first fail. And I said, I'm going to move another country where I can run my business freely. I was dreaming that a country has nice weather, good food, and beautiful selections of beer. And I ended up in London. Food and weather didn't work, but beer selection is amazing. We have every kind of beers over there. And last 12 years I'm living in London. 2007 I came, 2008 I said I need to do something. Like most immigrants who came to UK, I started my business life in the market. Camden Markets. If you've been in London, everybody knows Camden Markets. Whoever comes to the city, they always go there to do shopping. I started to help a guy, a Turkish guy, in the market stall. I said, I can do better. I decided to design my own t-shirts. And I was buying from other people, selling in the stall to the tourists, rip-off price, £15. We were charging £15 for Gildan t-shirt, which was costing me £2 or something like that. Then I said, I'm going to do my own designs. I bought my first printing machines in 2009. And my first case of Gildan boxes, which is over there. And I started to print stuff. My idea was always to do, I call it action designs. It's something I'm so into news. Whatever happens, I need to know. I said, you know, it's not nice to say, but you're making money from disasters. Or if somebody dies, I'm not proud. But in that time, I needed to pay my bills. So swine flu happened in 2009. Swine flu. I was reading news. Everybody's talking about bloody swine flu. I need to find something. Just Google it for that design, swine flu, Bacon's revenge. And I sold a lot. And the good thing is, you see the reaction, it's the satisfaction of this. Tourists coming, oh, it's so funny, this bastard is making money from this. Yeah, I was making money from that, but it gives you that power. Then I said, okay, that summer, I'll go to the Glastonbury. Because with my machine, in the print-on-demand wasn't a really important thing in that time. I had a vinyl cutter, you need to cut, peel everything, text-based designs on that. I said, I'll go to Glastonbury to test my on-demand business. So basically, you go there, I have a stall. I was in Glastonbury, I bought this loser t-shirt, Mike, this, that. And I said, okay, let's go there. I rented a stall, went there, beautiful. And when I went there, something horrible happened, 2009. In the middle of the night, I received a call. The guy who was working for me in that time, Bulgarian Turkish, he called me at the reception. Something happened. What happened? Michael Jackson died. at very night time. He called me, Michael Jackson died. I said, your English is shit, I'm sure you misunderstood. It's Michael Jackson, he cannot die. No, it's impossible. I swear to God, Michael Jackson died. Do something. I said, come on, man. And I slept, do something. I slept, but it was in my mind. I said, look, I'm in Glastonbury, 35,000 people. 35,000 people into the bloody music. And most of them, they know and they like Michael Jackson. I need to do something. And I woke up 6 in the morning and I did this. So silly. A legend never dies. Rest in peace, Michael Jackson, etc. 8 in the morning, I hang it outside of my stall. People, they were coming, they were already drunk. And again, they had no idea about print on demand that time. They were thinking, I heard this conversation, how they know? So they were thinking, I knew he is going to die. I printed the bloody t-shirt months ago. They're here, I'm waiting for them to sell. And okay, you see that? Yeah, okay, let's start sell. And I was explaining, look, this is print on demand. You give me an idea, I print it straight away, da da da. And so much attraction, people, and there was a photographer from Reuters or any news agency. He said, oh, this is brilliant, it's going to be on the news. I said, okay, all right, let's find a lady, put it between the t-shirts, etc. Let's make, news about that. 1 hour, I was on the all bloody news, Guardian, BBC, CNBC, CNN, everywhere. My picture, dodgy market trader making money on somebody's debt, da da da. 1 hour later, my mom called me from Turkey. She said, I've seen you on a local news internet website. Yeah, they were saying people making money because on the death of Michael Jackson. I said, Mom, it's a capitalist world. I need to do something. I'm sorry, this is how it works. And she was upset. And I was feeling like this guy. Jesus, you know what's going to happen, but somebody has to make money. This is the official Jesus merch. I was hustler in that time. I'm not proud, but I was in the right place in that time. I said, I have printing machine, I have audience, why not? Let's try. It gave that power. Then I jumped to the online world, started with Etsy, eBay, Wish.com, everything, and it was Wild West in that time. Copyright infringement wasn't a really big issue, and obviously, I always like fan art. I always like to make jokes about the movies, like Come to the Dark Side, we have cookies, classic stuff. But obviously Amazon doesn't like that, and 2013 I was on Amazon. In first year I made $1 million turnaround or something like that, and I said, I have a really stupid business idea. And I saved some money, I said, I need to invest in the business. So I bought 3 huge direct-to-garment machines from the United States. It was my last money. I said, I'm doing, lots of t-shirts, good turnaround. I'm doing design, I'm printing myself, fulfilling myself. Good story, it's going to work. And very next day, I think in 1 week time, they closed my account. It was my second fail. And they closed Amazon US, Amazon Europe, everything. It was my 90% of my income was coming from there. This is the stupidity. Don't focus on just one marketplace. If you screw up, you will lose everything. And my wife was pregnant in that time, Jaren was on the way. I said, shit, I'm screwed. I have that beautiful 3 machines. I just signed a contract for a bigger place. I'm going to move, make lots of money, and I have no sales channel. And Amazon is there, smart, really smart. They track you down. You cannot open another account. And obviously, as a sneaky immigrant, I opened another company. I set up another company. They phoned me. I said, it's not going to work. I need to do something. I have those machines. I cannot do wholesale. Then I started to search. I found Printful. I followed them since they started. For me, it's the most respectable company in the market. And the guy's story is pretty similar to mine. Immigrant moves to Los Angeles, set up with that kind of stuff with his wife. I said, there is not much company who does exactly the same what they do in Europe. Let's set up. And I set up all over print on 2016, I guess. In 2014. No application, nothing. Those 2 guys at back there, one of my first customers, they are the Facebook marketers. Literally, they were creating every single product. Go to the Gildan website, soft style t-shirt, put the design, upload manually. If it sells, email me the design. So manual, it's so crazy. I did it for 2 years. Then still I had no money to make my own application. I found another company, another application which is in the market now. I was their supplier, they were lending me their application. We survived 2 years like that. And last year, 2018 on April, we set up our own homemade application. We spent 1 year. and we reached to 3,500 users. And after that, on November, we released our Etsy integration as well. So now our products, people they sell on Shopify and Etsy. I'm not here to talk about that. This is my story. Quick brief about POD. I need to make it short. And everybody knows what is POD, I suppose. I'm not going to explain you what is print on demand. It's a beautiful system, very startup friendly. You just pay when you sell, basically. No need to worry about the stock or how to post, how to pay. We do this shit for you. And it's a very stressful job. It is extremely. I hate it. I mean, I hate it. I love manufacturing things. I like making stuff. You feel like God. You create something. It's amazing. But the stress. I mean, Christmas time, my wife doesn't talk to me because 3 months I'm closed. I mean, middle of the night, Kevin texts me on Facebook. I'm so online. My customers, they talk to me on Facebook usually. Where is the bloody order? You didn't ship it yet. But it's part of the business, but it's so stressful. Anyways, we will talk about that later. Beautifully, POD is amazingly startup friendly. White labeling is important, and there are cons as well. It's expensive. I mean, if you compare with screen printing, obviously it's just a rip-off. It's so expensive. But you need to think about with screen printing. What we do is you need to set up the screens, each color we charge you, etc. You need quantity. You need to order us quantity. With POD, you don't know that. You don't need that kind of stuff. Less profit depends to your branding. If you're doing Facebook advertising, depends what you're selling. Especially I'm talking about the t-shirts. The t-shirt profits competition is going high. That's why we're trying to focus different products. And there is no magic. People, they think, I'm going to open a Shopify store, install one of the POD application, throw some Facebook ads, I'll be millionaire. It doesn't work like that. I mean, it used to be maybe, but it's not working like that. This is the main topic I'm going to talk, branding. I know most of you, you use AMS, Amazon Merch, Redbubble, I don't know, there are T-Public, there are lots of things. I mean, it's beautiful, it's an amazing system. You throw your design, they keep you sending you money. But we all have something in our mind, we would like to build our brand. I mean, this is for future. I mean, with AMS, you're working for them. I mean, no offense, Amazon guys, it's a beautiful system, I love it. But you are their designer. They pay you royalty for each sales. And the worst hurting part is, I mean, if you are smart like this guy, you will get the data from the customers. I mean, you were talking about so interesting. It's so amazing. But most of people I know, people they buy from Amazon, they don't buy from you. They don't know who you are. I mean, even if they like your design so much, I don't think so. I mean, they can track you down that easily. It's impossible. Okay, amazing design, let me buy another one, go to the Amazon, most likely they are not going to find your design. This is a handicap. And no branding, people, they receive someone else's brand. I mean, they don't use Gildan anymore, I suppose. Are they using Amazon Merch? Are they still using Gildan t-shirts? But there is no branding, no hit press logo, nothing. They don't know who they are buying from. And no return customers, because you cannot have their email address, you cannot have their data to do remarketing, to send emails, nothing. And they're in charge. I mean, Amazon is an amazing company. I so respect what they're doing, but they're bastards in the meantime. If they don't like you, if you do something wrong, they will kick you out, like they did to me, because I was doing something wrong. And you cannot get in again. I mean, you need to control. I mean, keep selling over there, but don't put your eggs in just one basket. What we need to do, just so super simple, guys. Set up a website, Shopify, WooCommerce, whatever you want. Just set up a little website and talk to your POD printer. They need to print your logo. That's it. If they don't print your logo, it's a 15 pounds Gildan t-shirt. If they remove that and put your logo on it, it is 25 pounds, 30 pounds. It's not Gildan t-shirt anymore. Customers, they're so clever. I mean, one day when I was in Camden Market, I remember I was selling for 15 pounds. Somebody came, she said, "You're selling bloody Gildan t-shirts for 15 pounds. It's bloody 3 pounds. Yeah, but my knowledge, my design, it doesn't work like that. If you remove that tag, now they cannot question you. It is a brand for them. It's so, and it's going to cost you nothing. I mean, most of POD guys, they do that. Just talk to your POD developer, print my logo. That's it. 50p maybe. I don't know how much they charge. And another important thing, hold on, I forgot to, yeah, this is the logo. Now it's about the canvas, Bella Canvas t-shirt. Let's say Gildan, Bella Canvas is amazing, right? Oh, I love it. But if you remove it and print your logo, it is your brand. You can charge 25, 30. I have customers, they charge £30 for bloody Gildan t-shirt. It's unbelievable. I mean, but they sell it because for their customers, it's not Gildan t-shirt. It is something else. And send thank you messages, cost you nothing. Just, there are lots of online companies. You can order 100 pieces. Just make them ship to your dropshipper guy. And every single order goes out from there, insert the thing inside. But don't thank them like you're like owner of the Nike or something. People, they would like to be part of a community. Tell them you're a startup. You're doing something for it. They like to be part of your family. They like to be part of your, they will support you if you be honest to them. Oh, thank you, you bought this and I appreciate it, etc. Cost nothing, again. And which something we always ignore, packing slips. Every order goes out from any printer with packing slips. Tell them to put your logo, your website, your email address, thank you notes, something like that. Cost nothing. They shouldn't charge you for that. And obviously, offer them discount. You can put that discount code to pack and slip, you can email them, or you can tell them this is not my idea, one of my customers' idea. You can tell them, send your picture and tag me. It's beautiful social marketing. It's amazing. They will take you and they will do your promotion for freely. That's beautiful. There are lots of things. And the last thing about branding, sticker. People, you were talking about it. People love sticker. I hate stickers. I don't use this, but people love it. Send them some stickers inside the package. Or, if you want better branding, tell your POD guy to get those stickers and put on the postal bags. Simple. Now you are different. Simple things. Only six topics. You can change the shape of your brand to a proper brand. And will cost you nothing. It's not too much money to do that. And let's move. Magic question. Which product? What I'm going to sell? Last 12 years I'm selling t-shirts and hoodies. Pays the bills, everything good. But we need to be honest. T-shirt business is getting competitive and the profit is going low. Everybody's trying to do that. I'm not saying t-shirts is going to die. T-shirt will never die. We will always sell t-shirts. We all know that. But we need to, don't you want to make a bit more profit than t-shirts? Some different custom products. Okay, let's make $20 profit, $30 profit. Why not? Quickly, super quickly, DTG, dye sublimation. Those are the major printing techniques we, as a POD guys, we use. DTG is direct to garment, which I'm going to explain you quickly here. You will see some different products. Again, t-shirt, I love t-shirts, but ignore t-shirts. There are other things as well. Keep your t-shirts in your store, obviously, but there are lots of things. Beautiful thing about direct to garment. Again, no setup, nothing, one piece, job done. Works on cotton products. It's not going to work with polyester products very well. It's dull. None of the manufacturers, they will tell you about. For example, if you use Gildan heavy blended hoodies, which is 50-50, 50 cotton, 50 polyester, the print is going to look terrible. But they don't say that. We don't say that as well. Cheaper on the, if you don't ask me, I'm not going to tell you that. There are lots of lies in our industry. I'm going to tell you now. I'll make quick. He's checking on me, but we lie a lot. Most of manufacturing, we lie to you for many things. You have no idea. But you have to do that. It's a stressful job. It is really stressful. Because of the bloody Amazon Prime, every customer, they forget what that is. We making the bloody stuff. I do cut and sew. Literally, we print on the bloody fabric. We sew it. It is a time. It's time-consuming job. I receive emails from my customers. I placed the order 1 hour ago. Did you ship? Yeah, but I even don't have the fabric. You need to train your customers that this is on demand. There is a time it's going on. Anyways, printing is good, beautiful, limited area about DTG printing, but it's fine. There are lots of products. Tell your printer to find more products to add their catalog. I mean, you can download this presentation. I think we're going to publish it. There are lots of ideas there. And you push your supplier. Don't expect they're going to come, because, I mean, be lazy. I mean, adding another product, it's a lot of work. You need to take picture, put the application, test prints, this, that. All my customers, they message me in the middle of the night. They say, Uygar, can you do this kind of tutti bag, this, that? I mean, if you don't chase us, we won't put another product. Like you will chase Amazon. I mean, I'm sure they will add other products as well. This is DTG. Other one is sublimation, which is my favorite. It's totally different printing technique. A bit chemical, not harmful wise, the process is chemical. So what we do, we print your design on a huge paper and place that paper on the product. It's whatever it is, anything. Variety of the products, it's a lot. I mean, there are lots of different things. And on the disadvantage about polyester, you need to use polyester products with dye sublimation. If you don't use, I mean, if you cannot print dyes, you cannot dye sublimate on cotton products. So it's not going to work 100% cotton products. But there are lots of things. And suitable to the cotton sew, so it means we can print on the fabric, we can make leggings, cushion covers, I don't know, wooded blankets, normal blankets. Those are profitable products, guys. I mean, we're all happy to sell t-shirts. I wish we can sell all the time t-shirts. The market is changing. We need to make more money. Flex, for example. There's no limit. You can, with DTG, for example, if you want to print, I can print here like that, but it's hard to print here, specific places. With sublimation, we don't have that limitation. You are free. I mean, you can cover whole t-shirt or whole product. I mean, there are lots of possibilities. Just Google dye sublimation product. It's going to give you lots of ideas. And not many people, not many companies, they focus on that one. I don't know why, especially on print-on-demand business, but it's huge market. You won't miss it. And the good thing, another very important thing I would like to talk super quickly is personalization. People, they love personalized products. I mean, what's the percentage here? 36% of more people, it means it's going to bring you more sales for sure. And it's going to bring you more profit. People, they're happy to pay extra if it is customizable, because it's something just made for them. They love it. And you're gonna make 20% or 30% extra profit, and they happy to wait. This is the most beautiful part. I mean, in ready-made products, they expect next day, but if they know you will make something for that because it's customizable, they will wait. I mean, they will give you time. And the variety, especially sublimation products, there's huge. I mean, again, think out of the box. Don't think like t-shirt. I mean, there are lots of ideas there, and there are lots of tools. I mean, one of our friends, he's making a software called Sorting Social. Maybe you heard or somebody is using. You can filter every idea and get data from Etsy, Pinterest, isn't it, Kevin? And lots of different marketplaces. You can find different ideas. I mean, I'm not here to teach you how to do that. There are lots of experts who can do that. And also, good thing I like about personalization, it builds loyalty, because they ask you something, and you give them whatever they want. They feel privileged. They feel like, okay, this guy made this one for me, and they will come back. This is the most important part, if you offer them customized products. Right, dark side of our business, full of lies. We lie all the time. Everybody, I mean, oh, my supplier is better than this, that. It's a messy job. I mean, it's really messy job. The question people, they all ask me all the time, what is the best platform, applications? There is none. There is none. Everybody has pros and cons. For me, the best one in the market is Printful. But if you go to their Facebook support group, you will see lots of funny stories as well. Everybody might mistake. I mean, at the end, it's a human-made business. I mean, you scale up, you scale down, you employ new people, they don't know what's going on, they make mistakes. So there will be always problems in print-on-demand business. If you imagine like that, you give me an order, Uygar, I want 10,000 t-shirts, everything, same design, same color. I will spend 1 day to set up the screens, everything, and boom, easy. But in print-on-demand, you deal with 3,000 people. Each one of them, they sell in different design. It means needs different setup. Another 3,000 products of different products. So there is no standardization in our business. Don't expect we make magic here. I mean, even Amazon, they do lots of mistakes. I mean, I know which machines they use, how they use it, or which suppliers they are using. It is part, you need to deal with that. Other thing, yeah, this is what I want to say. This is from a very big print-on-demand company's support forum on Facebook. Ghosted image, they look so nice, but it is fake. We don't print like that. Look, in their application, they use that ghosted image, we call it, on the left, and this is what customer received. Always place a sample order from your supplier. Don't go blind. You don't know what they are. Think like that. They're presenting your brand to the world. You have no idea what they're doing. You just do the design. Maybe they do something really wrong. Just place, and don't tell them. I mean, because if you tell me, I'm placing a sample order, what I do, go to the production, this is his name, he's going to place an order. First thing, do it same day, which is lie, you don't do all the time same day. The second thing, print on high-res. We don't print on high-res. High-res printing means 5-6 pounds per each print. It's a lot of money. We charge $9.90, which is in US dollars, around 7 pounds for fulfilled to images, the t-shirts. I cannot print everything in high-res. And don't tell your supplier you place in the sample order. Just place with someone else's name. But again, place an order, sample, see what they are sending. Because it's your brand, it's your baby, you need to look after that. You cannot leave it in someone else's hands. All right, it's another lie we all the time say. We ship everything in 1 day, 2 days, 3 days. We ship, yeah, it's doable. Sometimes we ship it in same day, but sometimes it takes 7 days. And what we do, after 3 days, we market ship. So when we market ship, application updates the order on your Shopify store, etc., gives a tracking number, and you start to wait. I mean, again, guys, we're making something. It is a time-consuming process. It's not that easy. I mean, you need to have a good connection with your supplier. I mean, there are lots of beautiful suppliers and applications in the market. Copyright thing we will talk in a minute. Hold on, let's go back. Just build a relationship with your supplier. This is important. The bad thing about that, I mean, the thing you cannot manage, for example, huge companies. If you want to build a relationship with them, you need to be a good seller. Otherwise, they don't care about you much. If you are sending 1 order, 2 orders a day, and if you are asking thousands of questions or customizations on the brand, they won't most likely do that. I will jump to my last one now because it's related to what I'm talking. I just counted, there are 48 applications in Shopify Marketplace about print on demand. And Etsy, we are only 4 or 5 who is directly connected. I categorize those people, the applications and printers, like I call big dog and small dog. There is one categorization. For example, Printful is a huge company for me, big dog. And custom cats, they do lots of screw up, but it's a big company. Oh yeah, it's a beautiful company. I know the owner. It's so nice. But I mean, if you print, those companies, they focus on volume. If you want to do money in print-on-demand business, you need to do volume. You need to print at least 5,000-6,000 t-shirts a day. And if you want more customizations, go to the small ones. And there's this advantage to work with these guys as well. They are more independent. Usually they have 4 or 5 machines, 10 people, that kind of stuff. But you will get better customer support with these guys because those guys, they need you. And your success is their success. If you can manage, if they can manage to build your brand, it means they build in their brand as well. And also I categorize applications and the manufacturers like 2 things you need to be careful. There are manufacturers and there are middlemen. This is so important. I mean, Printful, they do everything themselves. But there are, for example, Printify, beautiful application. I love the guys, but they outsource the stuff. If you outsource the stuff, you're already losing the control when you outsource your POD anyways. And imagine you outsourcing and they're outsourcing as well. You will have lots of problems. But there are lots of good advantages to use those guys as well because they have huge network. If you have an order in the United Kingdom, they have a partner who prints the t-shirt in the UK. if you have a partner in US or order from US, they will ship from US. So there is pros and cons. We can talk. I can talk about that all night long. Buy me a beer after after the dinner. I will tell you all secrets. That's it for now. I hope I did it pretty quick. I don't know how long this will take, but thank you for listening. Thank you.